by the Warriors. Turnover will give it to Oakland in the front court. Number 3 is Will Rowland. He's the point guard, sophomore. Comes right, got a shot down the baseline, missed it. Rebound Hall. Feeds in the lane, and we've got a 3-second violation against Oakland. So the Patriots turn it over. Of course, Oakland's football team will be playing for the state football championship tonight as you view the game. If you're viewing it on Saturday, Blevens, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Rowland comes out of there with it. And he is fouled. Foul as...
Leave it on James, I believe.
It is. Robert James. They'll go out of bounds to Oakland. Oakland, the point I was going to make, they're missing a couple of players who would probably be starters. Shot left side, good by Rowland.
Rowland's just a sophomore. He's a good floor general and always has been. He's an extremely hard worker.
7-3, Oakland leading. House into the front court. Shot baseline, good by Robert James.
James has got some.
James for Riverdale.
Robert James has got some good athletic blood in him. His father's a teacher here at Riverdale and one of the assistant football coaches down at Laverne, and a great athlete in his own right.
Rowland down the baseline, hooks the pass over, and it's out of bounds.
Come on, House broke that up. Come on's is extremely quick. Great quickness.
You can see he's playing with that left knee heavily braced. 3-point shot. Good. That's Caruthers.
Caruthers for 3 points.
He's hit 2 3-pointers.
Caruthers is a player. I'm telling you, he's a man you have to watch for Oakland. They play basically about like he plays.
Shot out there by Heron. Good. A 3-pointer by Heron.
Heron for 3 points.
That cuts the lead to 10-8 Oakland. 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Lynch in the corner. Out to Rowland. Into Caruthers.
Holding, I believe. On Kevin Heron.
That'll be his second foul.
42, Kevin Heron, his second.
Third team foul on Riverdale. It'll be out of bounds to Oakland under the basket.
Heron may get a lesson tonight trying to guard Caruthers. Caruthers has got great quickness and great experience, and Kevin may have to make some few mistakes before he figures out how to stay with him.
Out to Rowland. In the lane, that's Gary Hall. Down the baseline to Major. Caruthers. Rowland. Back to Caruthers. Out front to Rowland. There's the jumper. Caruthers hits it. He's got 8 points already, and it's 12-8 Oakland. 3:51 to play, first quarter. Oakland won the girls' game 50-38. Spielman with a long bounce pass into Blevens. His bank shot up, no good. Follows it up and scores.
William Blevens.
12-10.
Just good athletic ability right there and experience. Allowed Blevens to take that ball to the hoop.
We've got a foul. I think it's on House.
Riverdale had them trapped that time and got called for a foul.
Rather large crickets out this way.
Well, I'll tell you what, I always said stomp at, and that's about to get my ears.
Rowland baseline, good.
Will Rowland.
14-10, Oakland leading with 3:17 left in the quarter.
Sure.
House over to Kevin Heron.
Pretty good battle underneath there if you watch Blevens and number 42, Gary Hall. Hall's a pretty good sized fella, and of course Blevens is too.
Oakland's playing man-to-man, and we've got a foul.
A lot of pushing and shoving, but two big guys trying to get control.
Foul on 42, Gary Hall.
42, Gary Hall, his first, team first.
First team foul against Oakland. It goes out of bounds to Riverdale. House will key it in. And the ball intercepted. It's up for grabs. Finally picked up by Spielman for Riverdale. Warriors go back on the attack to the free throw line. Over to Herron. Kevin Herron. Back to House. Herron, he shoots a long one. No good. Rebound
Caruthers
Hall.
blocked that shot.
Out to Rowland. Oakland leading 14-10 with the basketball now. 2:24 to play in the quarter. Rowland to the free throw line. In the lane. Clips it inside to Caruthers. Missed the shot. Hall the rebound. It's blocked. Picked up by Herron. Stolen by Rowland. Gets it down court to Caruthers, but over his head and out of bounds.
Will Rowland made a great play and then just passed it a little bit too hard and threw it out of bounds, but that's a good defensive play.
It goes back to Riverdale with 2:05 to play in the quarter.
Oakland would like to have that play over again.
House to Spielman. Out to Herron. Oakland's man-to-man defense. Blevens in for a shot. Good.
William Blevens.
Not a finesse shot. He sort of muscled that one in, but it counts.
He forced it up there, but again, just athletic ability allowed that ball to go in.
14-12, Oakland. Inside, spinning move by Lynch, no good, and the rebound taken by Spielman and a double dribble. Ball will go back to Oakland under the basket.
Blevens and all are having a battle underneath there in the paint. I'm telling you, they're going after each other.
Ball coming into Lynch. Quick pass to Hall, and he lays it in. Good pass by Rowland. 16-12.
Will Rowland's a very calm individual and has a lot of skills, and he's worked hard at his game, and it showed right there.
Spielman over to House. Inside Blevens for a fall away. Good.
William Blevens.
It's a 6 point for Blevens in the first quarter. Of course, him and Caruthers, they've got to carry their team, and both of them played extremely well this first part of this game.
Oakland leading by 2 points with 45 seconds left in quarter number one.
We see both the Central Middle School coaches here, Coach Dale Patterson, the girls, and Ron Coe, the boys, and of course 90% of all these kids played up there, and they just come out and support them and watch them and see how they've grown.
Central Middle team's off to another good start.
They played well. They played well last night and beat Smyrna Middle, which would have been Thursday night.
Oakland holding it for the last shot, leading by 2. Caruthers, layup no good, tipped in by
Great tip.
Major. Scott Major tipped it in. 18-14, time running out. House got the shot away, and it's no good. That's the end of the first quarter with the score Oakland 18 and Riverdale 14. We'll be back with second quarter action now, this timeout.
Announcing new Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Computers backed by trained mechanics take the guesswork out of service. They perform over 100 tests on your car and give you a complete printed analysis. Our Goodyear Certified mechanics have the skill to take that information and find out exactly what your car needs and doesn't need. Accurate computers, accurate people. That's Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Let Goodyear take you home.
We go to the second quarter with Oakland leading 18-14 over Riverdale. If you're just joining us, welcome into the first of our high school telecast for this year on Channel 27. Dick Palmer and Butch Vaughn, Mike Side, and we'll be with you each Friday night for the Saturday telecast, Saturday and Sunday, I think. Lynch for a shot. Rebound taken by Caruthers and missed. The rebound taken off by Kermon House. On the break, we've got a foul. It'll be against Oakland.
Scott Major, I believe.
Foul is on number 43, Scott Major. His
First foul.
First, team second.
It'll go out of bounds to the Warriors. Kermon House will put it in play. Neither team has scored here in the second quarter. We've just gotten it underway.
Major's made one of the best tips that I've seen in a long time right at the end of the first quarter.
House took too long, and good defense by Oakland. That will be a turnover, and will give the Patriots the ball. 4 turnovers for Riverdale in the game. Oakland has 2.
These coaches here were like the girls' coaches. They're extremely good, and good coaches stress defense. And it shows right here with both ends of the floor. Both teams played great defense.
Ball taken away by Riverdale. House traveled with the ball, and the Warriors turn it back over.
A lot of times when you're as quick as Kermon is, you do those type of things. I never did have that problem. You know, I couldn't dribble anyway, but his speed and quickness, you know, a lot of times he takes off before the ball has time to get there.
This is Rowland jumping. No good. We're rebounded by Robert James for Riverdale. Spielman, good pass inside, and there will be a foul. They got it inside to James. The foul will be on Gary Hall, I think.
That's his second, team third.
Foul is on number 42, Gary Hall. His second, team third.
Robert James going to the free throw line. We'll have substitution here. Lynch, no. Major is out, and number 20, Melvin Kaysen, a 6-foot junior, will check in as you see Robert James waiting for the free throw.
First free throw of this boys' basketball game.
James at the line. Shot is good.
Shooting for Riverdale, Robert James.
18-15. Robert is a junior, 6'3". Second shot, good. Two-point lead for Oakland. And William Blevens with a rejection inside against Kaysen. It'll go back to Oakland underneath. All put in play to Caruthers, and over in the corner, out of bounds. Rowland had it slip past his fingertips, so it'll go to the Warriors. 6 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in the first half. Oakland leading 18-16. Out front with the ball, Kevin Herron over to House. Drops it down low to James, back to House, and inside to Blevens. Lost it. Picked up by Rowland.
Heads up play for Rowland that time.
Ball knocked
Blevens
out of his
knocked
hands.
that ball away.
Riverdale got it and then traveled.
Two extremely good defensive plays. Rowland knocked it away, and then Blevens went down the other end and knocked it away for Riverdale.
So it goes back to the Patriots under the basket. Coming in play to Lynch. Out to Caruthers. Inside, it's knocked away, picked up there by Hall, and his pass goes out of bounds. We're going to have a timeout taken by Riverdale with 5:56 left in the half. Oakland leading 18-16. We'll be back with more action right after this.
Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Computers, backed by trained mechanics, take the guesswork out of service. They perform over 100 tests on your car and give you a complete printed analysis. Our Goodyear certified mechanics have the skill to take that information and find out exactly what your car needs and doesn't need. Accurate computers, accurate people. That's Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Let Goodyear take you home.
Well, there we are. From the balcony at Riverdale. House. That's a three-pointer for Kermon House.
Kermon House for 3.
And that puts Riverdale ahead for the first time, 19-15. Oakland with the ball in front court. Blocked by Blevens and out of bounds.
Got Blevens going over the back.
He got the block on the ball, but is called for the foul. Oakland girls coach George Hockenberry has come up, and congratulations on the win in the first game, George.
Thank you very much, Dick. It's a real good win for us and a real tickle for our kids and our program at Oakland High School.
Well, I thought your team played excellent defense and very patient with the ball on offense.
Well, we did for a while, and there's time when we failed when we shouldn't have. But overall, I tell you what, we played our hearts out, and it's hard to come in here and win, and we're just awful proud of our entire team tonight.
Well, anytime you can win here at the reservation, it's a big one, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's awful big, and it's a sweet win, and it ought to help us down the road.
Blocked there by Blevens, and Riverdale on the break. House lays it up, and we've got a foul. No basket. Foul is going to be on 42, Gary Hall, and that will be his third foul.
Number 42, Gary Hall, his third.
And we'll have free throws coming for Kermon House. George, in addition to being a big win, it was also a district win for you, which you really need those when it comes tournament time.
Yes, we really did. It got the monkey off our back because our backs were kind of at the wall, and our ball club knew that we had lost a game against Sparta that we should have won, and it's a big district win for us.
George Hockenberry. Thank you, George. Oakland girls coach. His team winning. You saw Spielman shoot it out of the corner, and Riverdale now with a 3-point lead, and Oakland has turned it over again. Foul on Will Rowland.
Will Rowland.
Will turn it over.
His first, team fifth.
Coach King is not very happy.
It'll be Riverdale basketball. Riverdale leading 21-18.
Oakland has not scored in the second quarter.
Blevens gets it back, and the jumper is long, and it is out of bounds off Oakland. It'll be Riverdale's ball under the basket. Riverdale has scored 7 unanswered points to take a 3-point lead. This is Heron, no good, and the rebound taken by Major. Long pass to Caruthers. He'll drive it in, lay it up, and we've got a foul. This one is on Kevin Heron. That will be his third foul.
Foul is on number 42, Kevin Heron, his third.
Heron will come out. Gary Eubanks, number 35, checks in for him. Eubanks, a junior. And Paul Caruthers to the free throw line. He'll be shooting a pair. First one good. (21-19). No good. Blevens on the rebound. And Riverdale takes a timeout with 4:29 left in the half. Timeout with a score. Riverdale 21, Oakland 19. Back with more action right after this.
At the Beach Insurance Agency, Ted Beach handles the commercial insurance. Clay Beach handles personal lines, commercial, and life insurance. Boyd Dagley handles the life and health department. Kim Griffin handles the rates for personal lines, and Helen Johnson, the office manager, handles personal line rates, commercial line rates, and is in charge of all financial business. Quick, dependable, and courteous service always at Beach Insurance Agency.
Announcing new Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Computers backed by trained mechanics take the guesswork out of service. They perform over 100 tests on your car and give you a complete printed analysis. Our Goodyear certified mechanics have the skill to take that information and find out exactly what your car needs and doesn't need. Accurate computers, accurate people. That's Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Let Goodyear take you home.
Riverdale Warriors coming out on the floor, and they have had a good second quarter, leading now 21-19.
They've shut Oakland down, and Riverdale has run the offense and scrapped and got themselves back in this ball game.
Spielman over to Blevens, back to Spielman, back to Blevens on the right side of the lane. Inside, it goes to Eubanks. House for a jumper. Eubanks, the rebound, good.
Gary Eubanks.
Eubanks, who just checked in a moment ago, hits the shot, and Riverdale leads by 4. Three-pointer, Caruthers. Rebound, up and in by Major. Scott Major cuts it back to 2 for the Patriots.
That's his 6th point for the night. He's done a good job for his Oakland Patriot basketball team.
Spielman with the ball. Bounce over to House. One dribble back to Spielman. Spielman coming to the right side. Whips the pass down the baseline to Eubank. James has it partially blocked, and it's picked off inside by Melvin Kaysen.
Majors did a good job blocking that shot by Herring.
Caruthers outside, over to Rowland. Jump pass inside to Kaysen. Can't handle it. Now Caruthers for a three-pointer. Good. And he's fouled. That's a possible 4-point play coming up.
That's Caruthers' 12th point already tonight. That was a beautiful shot. And foul after the shot on James. It's his second.
Number 51.
I think most coaches would agree it's best not to get too close to that shooter when he's in three-point range, unless he's a...
Especially after he's released it, after it's all the way up there. You know, they say you only have to hit a third of the three-point shots to be as effective as 50% of the two-point shot.
Well, he had a chance for a 4-point play and missed the free throw. It's 24-23. That shot did put Oakland back in the lead by 1.
He must have heard you, Dick.
Quick pass inside by Spielman to Robert James. He misses, but he's fouled.
Melvin Kaysen, it's his first foul.
Foul number 34.
Caruthers, they called it on.
Called it on Caruthers.
Riverdale, number 51, Robert James.
James at the line will have 2 shots.
That's Caruthers' first foul.
First one good. And one more coming. That tied the game at 24 all. Second shot. Missed, and the rebound. Got a foul on Spielman.
On the back.
Yep. That's his first.
We said this game was going to be close, and we're pretty close to right this time.
About as close as you can get it right now. There you see Palmer Jones, the Riverdale coach, in his first season. His assistant there, Bob Summers.
Palmer and Bob have really done a good job. They've got their kids scrapping, and of course, Coach King and Coach Johnson, they've got their team scrapping too. So it's, come out and watch these teams play. They really give it 100%, both sides.
Scott Lynch at the free throw line. Missed it, and the rebound taken by Blevens. 24-24. House to Blevens. Over to Spielman. Missed, and the rebound taken by Caruthers. Rowland feeds it inside to Kaysen, lays it up, no good, and House the rebound.
Great pass that time by Will Rowland.
Blevens got a step, and the foul will be on Major. That'll be the second on Scott Major. And with the score tied at 24 all,
number 43, Scott Major.
Free throws coming for William Blevens.
For Riverdale, will be number 52, William Blevens.
Blevens going to the line for the first time, a 6'4" senior.
He hadn't scored in the second half, had 6 points first half. Quarter, I'm sorry. Trying to rush it up.
He banked it in. But it counts.
That's right.
That puts Riverdale in the lead 25-24. Second one up and good. 2-point lead Riverdale with 2:22 left in the first half. Loose ball picked up by Eubanks. Spielman, Blevens. Caruthers on the other end. No good. Out of bounds. It will go to Oakland underneath. I guess the dunk shot is really more of an incentive for the crowd to get into the game than anything else.
Well,
it counts the same. There's Caruthers answering outside. Caruthers with 14 points. He's had an excellent first half, and it's 28-26 Riverdale.
Well, he's a player, I'll tell you that. He's got great jumping ability also.
Eubanks misses. Blevens the rebound, puts it up. Fight for the ball. Rowland comes out of there with it for Oakland.
Rowland did a good job of going after that rebound, went up and over.
Rowland misses. Foul, or the rebound up and in by Scott Major.
Scott Major.
Game tied again at 28 all. A little over a minute to play in the first half.
Majors had a good first half also.
Eubanks got in there and laid it in. Beat his man to the baseline.
It's 4 points off the bench.
Clock now showing 1 minute. Rowland outside, no good. Spielman the rebound. House, Eubanks. It'll be Riverdale ball with 42 seconds left.
Remind you to please stay in your seats for the presentations that will take place at halftime.
House for the ball. Eubanks. 28 seconds left. Riverdale with a 2-point lead and the ball. House with 15 seconds. Eubanks, 8. Blevens with 7. Spielman with 5. Eubanks got a shot with 2 seconds. Hit it. Halftime at the Riverdale gym with a score. Riverdale 32 and Oakland 28. We'll check the scoring in the first half in just a moment. Right now, let's pause for these messages.
Big B Cleaners on the Square and in Mercury Plaza Shopping Center has this special for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Men's or ladies' pants or slacks, 2 for $3.71. Have your shirts laundered all week, 4 for $3.25 on hangers. At Big B Cleaners, they clean and preserve your wedding gowns, and they do all major and minor alterations. Big B Cleaners honors all local dry cleaning coupons at both locations on the Square and Mercury Plaza.
Everyone needs their own space. That's why CNS Custom builds portable buildings for every type of work and play. With over 20 years of experience, Skip Bound starts with a solid wood frame and tailors each building to fit your special needs. If you're looking for a unique, one-of-a-kind Christmas gift for your children, a custom-designed playhouse from CNS is a perfect choice, and all the buildings come with a 1-year warranty. If you want to say so on how to use your space, stop by CNS Portable Buildings on the New Nashville Highway.
Since the goal 505, we've never had a player score 1,000 points in a career.
We're back with you at halftime. The Riverdale girls coach Buddy Pate is making an award, and I think we can pick it up over the PA system.
458 is a sophomore, 462. At this present time, she has 1,020 points. So at this time, I'd like the Tammy Crown come out.
That's a mighty good basketball player right there, Butch, Tammy Crown, and she's gone over the 1,000-point mark in her career here at Riverdale.
She's had a great career here, and of course she's got all of her senior year left, but there's nobody that's worked any harder on the game than Tammy Crown. She's wore the nets out at Central Middle School practicing. I tell you, she's earned everything that she receives.
Well, let's take it back down to the floor.
This is a class presentation right here. This is the president of Riverdale student body. I wanted to wish Oakland good luck tomorrow night. That's class.
And Doug Adams, they all come forward at this time.
Well, that's great. That shows a lot of class.
Those are some of the Oakland players who've been to state playoff. That's Doug Adams in the middle. Who are the other guys?
This is John Levi on the right, Doug Adams in the center, and quarterback Joe Peebles. And this is, of course, from Hewlin Watson, them at Riverdale. This is a class move.
Well, let's listen to this.
I'm going to read right now what is on the proclamation. Whereas the Oakland High School Patriots are vying for the Class AAA Tennessee State football title, and whereas they will be playing in the Clinic Bowl on Saturday, December the 3rd at Vanderbilt's Devlin Field, and whereas the Oakland Patriots will be playing the Dixon County Cougars from Dixon, Tennessee, and whereas Oakland is from the great city of Murfreesboro and our crosstown rivals, and whereas the Oakland High School football team has compiled a great 12-2 record this season. Now, therefore, I, J.T. Thompson, as president of the Riverdale student body, the greatest student body in the state of Tennessee, do hereby proclaim Riverdale support for the Oakland High School Patriots in the TSSAA State Championship, and call upon all students of Riverdale and citizens of Murfreesboro to render their support to Oakland as it gets ready to obtain its second state football championship in this decade. And with this, therefore, I am here to set my hand and cause the great seal of Riverdale to be affixed this, the second day of December, 1988. And I'd just like to say, Oakland, we're behind you 100%, and go out there tomorrow night and beat Dixon County.
Well, that's a very nice presentation there, and I think it really does come from the heart. That's J.T. Thompson, who's the student body president here at Oakland, who's also the mascot for the athletic team.
That helps. I tell you what, those kids, you know, a lot of people probably didn't think it meant a whole lot, but it meant a lot to that football team at Oakland. I'll promise you that.
More than anything, I was honored. I think it's super that at an event like this, that a whole community can get together and support one team. And I think this is really super. We really appreciate it.
It's halftime of our boys game. The score is Riverdale 32 and Oakland 28. Individual scoring for Riverdale in the first half. William Blevens has 10 points to lead the Warriors.
Appreciate all your support because we're going to need all the help we can get to beat Nick.
6 points for Gary Eubanks. 5 points for Ben Spielman. 5 points for Robert James. 3 points for Kermon House. 3 points for Kevin Herron. And that's the Riverdale total of 32 in the first half. For Oakland, 14 points for Paul Caruthers. He got exactly half of their total. 8 points for Scott Major. 4 points for Will Rowland. 2 points for Gary Hall. Scott Lynch did not score. Melvin Kaysen came in but did not score. Halftime, Riverdale 32, Oakland 28. We'll be back with the second half tip-off. Right now, let's pause for these messages.
A simple country boy has simple needs. A house, a car, and the most advanced high-performance tires on the road.
Take me where this heart began. Love to ride the same good land that my daddy loved.
The Goodyear Eagle VR was developed out of a Formula One racing tire design, and that's important, even if you're just going next door.
Goodyear, take me home.
When you have a family of your own, you want to make sure they'll have the things they need, the way you always did. When it's time to plan the life insurance program to secure their future, there's someone nearby you can depend on. Your State Farm agent knows life insurance and is ready to help, like a good neighbor.
Gary Hall, 2 points. Paul Caruthers.
We're just about ready to go with the second half. Riverdale is leading by a score of 32 to 28, and the team shooting percentages in the first half show Riverdale on 12 out of 25 for 45%, and Oakland 12 out of 29 for 41%. The rebound totals, Oakland has 17 team rebounds to 11 for Riverdale. Individually, Scott Major and Gary Hall each have 5 rebounds for the Patriots, while for Riverdale, William Blevens leads with 4 rebounds. Paul Caruthers, the offensive leader for Oakland, 14 points, has hit 5 out of 10 from the field, including 3 out of 4 from three-point range. Riverdale puts it in play to start the second half, leading 32 to 28.
It's been a good ball game so far. Both teams played well defensively. Offensively, I'm sure the coaches aren't very happy, but I feel like each other's defense has really hurt the other one's offense.
Robert James missed inside but got it back. Spielman, a three-pointer.
Great save by William Blevens.
And the rebound to Gary Hall for Oakland. The foul will be on Eubanks.
Got a foul on Gary Eubanks.
That is his first.
Foul is on number 35, Gary Eubanks. His first, team first.
Pressure by Riverdale. Eubanks knocked it away to House. Back to Eubanks. No basket. And we've got a foul on House, I believe. Foul will be on 31, Kermon House, his second. And the second team foul
on number 31, Kermon.
Second team foul in a hurry.
Team second.
Within about 34 seconds.
Riverdale's come out with a full court press. Got Eubanks again.
Well, it's costing them some fouls. Second foul on Eubanks, and now 3 team fouls in less than a minute.
Fouls on number 35, Gary Eubanks, his second, team third.
It's one of the prices sometimes you have to pay with that press, is just a very aggressive defense. And
Gary Hall in front court. Over to Rowland. Rowland and Spielman are matched against each other. They came up together playing in the youth leagues here in Murfreesboro. And
they're both extremely good floor generals. Their mechanics are extremely well. A lot of credit goes to Coach Couey there at Central and the coaches here at Riverdale and Oakland. But those kids, both of them have worked. They're not blessed with all that much natural ability, But they've really worked on their game, and they've got the skills to do extremely well.
Scott Major on that rebound shot. It's 32-30 as Riverdale has a 2-point lead.
10 points for Major. He's had a good ball game tonight.
He has been very good on the boards. Had 5 rebounds at halftime. Missed shot there by Spielman. The rebound off to Riverdale, or to Oakland rather. Caruthers to Lynch. His shot no good. Rebound Eubanks. House coming back. Bounce pass in low to Robert James. Shot missed. Rebound taken by Lynch. Over
Major
to
again.
Rowland.
I believe Major again blocked that shot.
Caruthers. Little head fake. Jump shot is long. And Blevens controls the rebound inside, but traveled.
Blevens just went up and took control of that ball. Of course, he walked after he got down, but he went up and took it away. Took it off the glass.
We have 5:49 to play, third quarter. Riverdale on top, 32-30. There's Lynch with an open jumper, and he hits it.
Scott Lynch.
First basket for 32, Scott Lynch, and the game tied at 32 all.
It's a big basket right there. They got Oakland back in the game, caught him up.
House across to Spielman. Eubanks to House for a 3. He's got it.
House for 3 points.
His second basket, but both of them have been 3-pointers.
That's the way you get in double figures in a hurry.
35-32 Riverdale. Rowland going to drive, lays it up and scores.
Will Rowland.
Good drive right there by Will Rowland. Took it right straight to the hole.
Riverdale's lead cut to 1 at 35-34 with that basket. House to Eubanks. He'll try a 3-pointer. Missed, and the ball out of bounds will go to Riverdale.
Blevens had good position on that rebound and just got it knocked out of his hands, and Caruthers couldn't get it before it went out of bounds.
Ball into Eubanks, jumps off the wing, misses, tipped by James, was no good, and it's out of bounds to Riverdale. Into Eubanks. Spielman over to House. Good pass inside. Blevens misses, and the rebound to Scott Major.
Major's played a good ball game. Again, he got a big rebound there. He's both these teams again are well coached. They get good position underneath, take good shots, and play good defense.
Caruthers. Caruthers a long one. It's a 2-pointer.
16 for him tonight.
Oakland back in the lead now by a point, 36-35. Each team has had the lead in each quarter. Spielman, he hits a 3-pointer.
Ben Spielman for a 3-pointer.
And quickly Riverdale retakes the lead by 2 at 38-36. And they're pressing. Lynch into the front court. Rowland fouled by Eubanks.
That's their team 4th already.
3rd on Eubanks, all coming in this quarter. As you see 35 there. He'll check out.
Foul on number 35, Gary Eubanks, his 3rd.
Eubanks will leave, and number 42, Kevin Herron, back in for Riverdale.
Gary did a good job in a reserve role coming off the bench. That's a hard thing to do.
Rowland misses out of the corner. And Blevens the rebound to House. Long pass. There's Herron wide open, lays it in.
Kevin Herron.
And now back to a 4-point lead for Riverdale, 40-36. Caruthers banks and misses. Rebound Lynch. Missed. Major up. He misses. Well, Oakland had 3 good pops at the basket that time and missed them all. Here's Herron over to House. Riverdale a 4-point lead at 40-36. Spielman a 3-pointer. Got another one.
Ben Spielman for 3 points.
That's 11 points for Ben.
Yes, he's got 3 3-pointers tonight. We've got a timeout on the floor with the score. Riverdale 43, Oakland 36. Let's take time for these messages.
At the Beach Insurance Agency, Ted Beach handles the commercial insurance. Clay Beach handles personal lines, commercial, and life insurance. Boyd Dagley handles the life and health department. Kim Griffin handles the rates for personal lines, and Helen Johnson, the office manager, handles personal line rates, commercial line rates, and is in charge of all financial business. Quick, dependable, and courteous service always at Beach Insurance Agency.
Announcing new Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Computers backed by trained mechanics take the guesswork out of service. They perform over 100 tests on your car and give you a complete printed analysis. Our Goodyear certified mechanics have the skill to take that information and find out exactly what your car needs and doesn't need. Accurate computers, accurate people. That's Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Let Goodyear take you home.
There you see part of the large crowd here at Riverdale tonight for this. This will be the first of 2 doubleheaders for these schools this year, as they always play each other twice in basketball. There's the break by Riverdale, and the layup missed by House. Rebound to Lynch. He'll fling it the length of the court to Rowland. Rowland takes the jump shot and scores. 43-38, Riverdale by 5.
That's 8th point tonight for Will Rowland.
House with the ball. Spielman to the baseline. His shot goes over the rim. Caruthers the rebound. Oakland trailing by 5 now. Will try to get back into that lead as the ball goes to the baseline. Caruthers with a shot. Rebound, Gary Hall back up and in.
Gary Hall.
Hall had good position that time. It paid off in 2 points.
That cuts the lead to 3, 43-40, as House brings it down. Out to Ben Spielman, guarded by Rowland. Both these teams have been man-to-man for most of the game. The ball lost, picked up by Rowland now.
Good play by Will Rowland.
Steal. Minute and a half to play in the quarter as the Patriots bring it down, trailing by 3. Deep left, Caruthers. Over in the corner, and it's out of bounds. Turnover.
Oakland's transition game has shown just brilliance tonight. You know, it's hard to be playing defense and all of a sudden turn it over to offense, but Oakland's done that extremely well tonight, the chances that they've had.
Well, even the turnovers are even now. It's 9 turnovers apiece for the 2 clubs as Eubanks checks back in, and Kevin Herron is out for Riverdale.
Caruthers is set down too for Oakland.
Cayson's back in.
Right, Melvin Cayson's back in the game.
Kaysen, number 20. Eubanks in the right corner. Riverdale leading 43-40 into Robert James. Baseline jumper, good.
Good play then by Robert James. It's his 7th point.
Here's Eubanks with a steal, misses the layup. Rowland on the rebound. Up to Kaysen. Kaysen came close to traveling then. Turnaround shot, good. 45-42, Riverdale. 35 seconds left, 3rd quarter.
I think everybody on Riverdale side thought he'd travel.
Here's House. Over to Spielman. Inside, Blevens off the post, misses. Rebound to Scott Lynch. Rowland to bring it down. Over to Lynch. 6 seconds in the quarter. They need a quick shot. It's a steal by House. Spielman, he's got time, laid it in at the buzzer. Did it count? No. No basket, says the outside official. We'll make sure before we take the break.
No basket.
No basket. 45-42 is the score after 3. We'll be back after this timeout.
shirts laundered all week, 4 for $3.25 on hangers. At Big B Cleaners, they clean and preserve your wedding gowns, and they do all major and minor alterations. Big B Cleaners honors all local dry cleaning coupons at both locations on the Square and Mercury Plaza.
Everyone needs their own space. That's why CNS Custom builds portable buildings for every type of work and play. With over 20 years of experience, Skip Bound starts with a solid wood frame and tailors each building to fit your special needs. If you're looking for a unique, one-of-a-kind Christmas gift for your children, a custom-designed playhouse from CNS is a perfect choice, and all the buildings come with a 1-year warranty. If you want to say so on how to use your space, stop by CNS Portable Buildings on the New Nashville Highway.
Good job.
We go to the fourth quarter. 45-42 is the score. Dick Palmer along with William Vaughn and Gary Millsaps. I never knew your first name until I read it in the paper this afternoon.
Nobody else did either. Some guys writing speeding tickets, they knew.
Lynch over to Rowland. Lynch shoots outside. It rims out. Ooh, foul on the rebound.
Kaysen, I'm afraid, on his back.
Kaysen and Eubanks fighting for the rebound, and Kaysen draws his first foul.
Foul is on number 20, Melvin Kaysen.
That's the team first.
Team's first.
Well, Riverdale played the entire third quarter without a foul.
If they can stay out that 1-1, it could be to their advantage.
Remember, Riverdale got 4 fouls very early in the quarter, but they have not committed their 5th yet.
Oakland's already in the 1-1, and of course that makes a big difference. Once you're in 1-1, every foul just about you get to get in a 1-1 bonus situation.
Eubanks misses, and the rebound taken by Oakland's Hall. Down court it comes. Caruthers, good move to the baseline, lays it in. Well, an excellent move that time by Caruthers. Good quickness, and it's 45-44. Riverdale by a point.
I'm really impressed with Caruthers. I tell you, he's a good athlete.
Blevens, James missed the shot. Eubanks rebounds and scores.
Gary Eubanks for 2 points.
That was a good pass by William Blevens that time. James just came up a little short, but Eubanks was right there to put it back through. 3-point Riverdale lead.
Eubanks has done a good job in reserve row for Riverdale tonight.
Caruthers tried to tie it with that one, missed it. Kaysen on the rebound score.
Kaysen's done a good job.
Yeah, Kaysen's got 2 baskets. Riverdale by 1. 6:24 to play. Eubanks on the right side. Good pass in on a post, and the shot missed by Blevens. Rebounded by Gary Hall. Rowland.
Oakland's got a chance to take the lead right here. They're going to slow it down, set it up.
Lynch. Riverdale's in a zone.
Oakland's done a good job in the second half. They kept it close when they really haven't had the momentum. You know, Riverdale's had it whole second half. But again, playing good defense has really helped them.
Rowland missed it, and it'll go out of bounds to the Patriots. 5:48 to play.
I tell you, both these teams are really playing hard.
Here is Caruthers open for the jumper, and Kaysen had good position on the rebound. Robert James, 51, committed the foul.
Being a 1-1, they're going to be shooting them all from now on.
That's number 3 on James. And Melvin Kaysen
number 51, Robert James,
will go to the line.
Team 5th.
We'll have a timeout
For Oakland, number 20, Melvin Kaysen.
with 5:43 to play. Riverdale timeout with the Warriors leading 47-46. We'll be back right after this.
A simple country boy has simple needs. A house, a car, and the most advanced high-performance tires on the road.
Take me where this heart began. Love to ride the same good land that my daddy loved.
The Goodyear Eagle VR was developed out of a Formula One racing tire design, and that's important, even if you're just going next door.
Goodyear, take me home.
When you have a family of your own, you want to make sure they'll have the things they need, the way you always did. When it's time to plan the life insurance program to secure their future, there's someone nearby you can depend on. Your State Farm agent knows life insurance and is ready to help, like a good neighbor.
Well, there we are. There's our, I keep looking for our camera. Robert McCreary with the floor level shots from the reservation in Riverdale. At the free throw line, Melvin Kaysen. 1-1, good. And Butch, he's just tied the ball game up with that one.
The reserves,
7-all.
These subs have played a big part in these ball game tonight. Kaysen's done a good job for Oakland, when Eubanks has done a great job for Riverdale.
And the rebound picked up by Heron. We've got a tie ball game with 5:38 to play, so stay with us. Don't go anywhere.
That is even as you can get. Spielman
into James. Loose ball. Spielman recovers it, goes for a reverse layup and scores.
Good move.
Here's a steal by Caron House down to Spielman. Riverdale by 2. 49-47 into Blevens. Banks it up and in. And quickly Riverdale extends the lead to 4-51.
Oakland's done a good job of shutting Blevens out this second half. That's his first 2 points.
There's Rowland with a jumper and rims out, followed by Caruthers.
Caruthers.
2-point lead for Riverdale.
That's 20 points for Caruthers.
He's had an outstanding game. Here's Spielman. Flips it over to Kevin Heron. Out to House, back to Spielman. Riverdale working with a 2-point lead. House penetrates the lane, shoots, and it rims off. Gary Hall the rebound to Rowland. They've got a 3-on-3. There's a man open. Lynch for a layup and missed it.
Technical foul.
Foul will be on Blevens.
Slap that backboard. I think it's a technical foul. House has hurt his knee, I'm afraid. Haven't taken himself out of the ball game.
They just called
number 52, William Blevens.
Just a personal is all. And Scott Lynch will be going to the free throw line. There you see Bob Summers over there working on Caron House. And coming in for Riverdale is Gary Eubanks, 35. There's, come on, we certainly hope he hasn't injured that left leg.
He's had a lot of trouble with that thing. He's a great kid. I hope he's okay.
Lynch at the line. Free throw missed. He'll get another one. 4:21 the time left in this game. Riverdale leading by 2. Second shot, Lynch. No good. Rebounded by James. Over to Heron. Caruthers knocked it free, and Lynch came up with the ball. Back to Caruthers, 1-on-1. In with a shot. Foul on Spielman.
Spielman did a good job of keeping Caruthers away from the basket. They got him for a foul, but he did a good job of cutting Caruthers off.
He did about all he could do to prevent the layup, and now Caruthers is going to have to make them at the free throw line. 2 shots coming, and again a chance to tie for Oakland at the line. 4:07 left in the game. Riverdale by 2.
That's the 3rd team foul for.
Shooting for Oakland, number 34, Paul Caruthers.
Well, that's 3 straight foul shots. You see Randy King as I know what he's thinking over there. As they miss another one. 4 straight free throws missed. And Riverdale with a rebound. Still leading by 2, 51-49. Spielman in backcourt. Over to Eubanks. Back to Spielman. Bounce pass to Blevens. We've got a foul.
Foul on Will Rowland. Reaching in.
And that will be number 2 on him.
On number 3, Will Rowland. That's his team second.
Only the 2nd team foul in the half against Oakland. It'll be Out of bounds to Riverdale. The Warriors holding a 2-point lead. Eubanks.
Good block.
Good block by Scott Lynch there, and the ball picked up by Caruthers.
Lynch has made two good defensive plays right here in the road.
Caruthers ties it up at 51 all.
Boy, Lynch has made two great defensive plays to get Oakland tied up.
Spielman with the ball over to Heron. Eubanks. Blevens, turnaround shot. Good.
William Blevens.
Riverdale leads by 2, 53 to 51.
Blevens has 14. Got him for walking.
Oakland turns it over. And it goes back to Riverdale with 3:11 to play. Warriors lead 53-51. Aaron to Spielman. Back to Heron. He thought about shooting a three-pointer. Spielman baseline, no good. Rebound Lynch. Over to Rowland. Oakland needing 2 points to tie now. We'll bring it down. Caruthers. Hall. Off the post. Good.
Good shot.
Game tied at 53 all. Tied for the 6th time tonight. Spielman. Over to James. Missing, and the rebound taken by Kaysen, and the foul is on Blevens.
His second.
I'd say he got his money's worth on that one.
That'll suit him up tomorrow night for Oakland.
They walk to the other end. There'll be free throws coming for Oakland. Now keep in mind that Oakland has missed its last 4 free throw attempts. Melvin Kaysen going to the line.
Number 20, Melvin Kaysen.
He's 1 out of 2 there. Oh boy. He will have the 1 and 1. And he missed it. Rebound taken by Riverdale, 53 to 53. 2:22 to play. Riverdale takes a timeout. Clock showing 2:19, and the score tied at 53 all. We'll be back right after these words.
At the Beach Insurance Agency, Ted Beach handles the commercial insurance. Clay Beach handles personal lines, commercial, and life insurance. Boyd Dagley handles the life and health department. Kim Griffin handles the rates for personal lines, and Helen Johnson, the office manager, handles personal line rates, commercial line rates, and is in charge of all financial business. Quick, dependable, and courteous service always at Beach Insurance Agency.
Announcing new Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Computers backed by trained mechanics take the guesswork out of service. They perform over 100 tests on your car and give you a complete printed analysis. Our Goodyear certified mechanics have the skill to take that information and find out exactly what your car needs and doesn't need. Accurate computers, accurate people. That's Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Let Goodyear take you home.
2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the game. We're tied at 53 all. It's Riverdale ball. Goes into Gary Eubanks.
It's been a good basketball game. I'm telling you, these teams have gone after each other and played extremely good defense. And
I see Kermon House waiting to check back in over there. Here's Heron with a shot, and it's taken away by Gary Hall.
We said that
he didn't really have much of a shot there.
No, he didn't. He tried to force that up, I believe, one of the few we've seen. Kermon House is ready to come back in. That's a good sign. I think he probably just took a shot on that knee that he's had a lot of trouble with and surgery, and I'm glad to see he's okay.
Riverdale has come out of the zone now. They're matched up man-to-man. A minute, 40 seconds left in a tie ball game.
We got to run video tape.
There's a steal, but Oakland regains it. Rowland to Hall, underneath, and we've got a block by Blevens. Good defensive play by William Blevens. alternate possession rule will give the ball to Oakland, I think, under their basket. Blevens made a fine defensive play then. We've got another timeout with 1:28 to play, 53-53. We'll be right back with more exciting basketball action on Channel 27.
Big B Cleaners on the Square and in Mercury Plaza Shopping Center has this special for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Men's or ladies' pants or slacks, 2 for $3.71. Have your shirts laundered all week, 4 for $3.25 on hangers. At Big B Cleaners, they clean and preserve your wedding gowns, and they do all major and minor alterations. Big B Cleaners honors all local dry cleaning coupons at both locations on the Square and Mercury Plaza.
Everyone needs their own space. That's why CNS Custom builds portable buildings for every type of work and play. With over 20 years of experience, Skip Bound starts with a solid wood frame and tailors each building to fit your special needs. If you're looking for a unique, one-of-a-kind Christmas gift for your children, a custom-designed playhouse from CNS is a perfect choice, and all the buildings come with a 1-year warranty. If you want to say so on how to use your space, stop by CNS Portable Buildings on the New Nashville Highway.
Have them all if you want them, but you can't run with them.
Oakland puts the ball in play. It's 53-53 with 1:22 to play. Here's Rowland with the ball out to Lynch. Over to Caruthers. You think they'll try to hold it for the entire time and take the last shot?
I don't know. I tell you what, it's hard to know what goes through coaches' minds.
Riverdale's in a man-to-man defense, and Oakland is in a ball control offense.
When you're guarded, you've got to make some type of move towards that basket. You got to get it past this line right here.
I tell you, there's also pressure on the officials right now at this stage of the game.
Right. You know, a mistake, foul on Command House.
Now, Riverdale's got a couple of fouls to give because that was only their, I think, third foul.
Well, Oakland's in the 1-and-1.
Oh, that's right.
Riverdale's not in.
Yeah. Shooting for Oakland, be number 32.
Oakland is the team with only 2 fouls.
Right, they're the ones that got a few to spare.
Lynch is going to go to the line now. Oakland has missed 5 straight free throws.
Yeah.
There you see the score. Good. That puts Oakland ahead by a point at 54-53. First time they've led in the fourth quarter.
Start to say, you know, you get the feeling once they get up, they're going to be hard to handle. They've been playing catch-up all night.
He hit them both. Now Oakland with a 2-point lead. 40 seconds to play.
Now if they get it, they'll set on it. I'll promise you that. They'll make Oakland, they'll make Riverdale foul them if they ever get the ball back.
House. Over to Spielman. Loose ball. Picked up by Blevens. Over to Eubanks. In and out. Rebound, James. No good. Tip good, but after the buzzer, we've got a foul. That tip in did not count.
Foul on Gary Hall.
We have 22 seconds remaining on the clock. Hall picks up his 4th foul.
Number 42, Gary Hall, his 4th, team 3rd.
They still have. They won't shoot the 1-and-1 until 2 more fouls, so it's not going to hurt them a whole lot. They're just going to get the ball out of bounds.
That's the 3rd team foul on Oakland. It'll be Riverdale's ball with 22 seconds left.
Well, Oakland had a golden chance in to get the ball back.
Blevens good. We're tied at 55 all.
16 points for Blevens.
Left. Lynch. Over to Rowland. Rowland shoots a long one, and we've got a foul with 4 seconds left.
Foul on Ben Spielman.
Number 22, Ben Spielman, his 3rd.
They're in a 1-and-1.
4 seconds left in the game, and Rowland will go to the line, but first a timeout. Let's take timeout. 4 seconds left. We'll be back right after this.
A simple country boy has simple needs. A house, a car, and the most advanced high-performance tires on the road.
Take me where this heart began. Love to ride the same good land that my daddy loved.
The Goodyear Eagle VR was developed out of a Formula One racing tire design, and that's important, even if you're just going next door.
Goodyear, take me home.
When you have a family of your own, you want to make sure they'll have the things they need, the way you always did. When it's time to plan the life insurance program to secure their future, there's someone nearby you can depend on. Your State Farm agent knows life insurance and is ready to help, like a good neighbor.
There's a guy that should be familiar to all the Riverdale supporters over the years. That's Thomas Lewis Hopkins, better known as TL, who's had...
He don't look like he's too worried over there now, huh?
He's been fishing a whole lot. He's more relaxed than he's been in years. He's been through these wars many times and had many, many great teams out here, and it shows just good support. Him and Palmer are the best of friends. Palmer was assistant for a long time, and TL coached all these kids up to this year, and TL's just going to watch his kids grow and fish.
There you see it, 4 seconds left. It's 55-55, and Rowland, who has not had a free throw attempt tonight, will step up there with a chance to perhaps...
He's got a lot of poise for a sophomore.
He missed it. The rebound to Eubanks. Over to House, and we're going to have overtime. We will have an overtime. Well, what a way to start our high school basketball telecast with an overtime game, Oakland and Riverdale. We'll be back with the overtime period right after this timeout.
At the Beach Insurance Agency, Ted Beach handles the commercial insurance. Clay Beach handles personal lines, commercial, and life insurance. Boyd Dagley handles the life and health department. Kim Griffin handles the rates for personal lines, and Helen Johnson, the office manager, handles personal line rates, commercial line rates, and is in charge of all financial business. Quick, dependable, and courteous service always at Beach Insurance Agency.
Announcing new Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Computers backed by trained mechanics take the guesswork out of service. They perform over 100 tests on your car and give you a complete printed analysis. Our Goodyear certified mechanics have the skill to take that information and find out exactly what your car needs and doesn't need. Accurate computers, accurate people. That's Goodyear Certified Auto Service. Let Goodyear take you home.
Have to go to Oakland, so you're in there in both.
We will have a 3-minute overtime period. It's 55-55 going into overtime. Well, you can't start much better than we've started tonight with these games.
No, we predicted it'd be close, and it has been. It's been a nip and tuck all the way.
It'll be Blevens jumping with Kaysen to start the overtime. And the ball goes to Riverdale. House over to Spielman. Eubanks in the corner. Blevens lost it. Picked up by Hall for Oakland. Back to Rowland. Rowland penetrates the lane, and it's out of bounds to Riverdale. So the two teams swap turnovers here in the first few seconds of overtime. Spielman to bring it down.
Tell you what, they both played good defense all night long. I'm sure these coaches looked at them and said, you know, if we'd done this or only if we'd done that. But they played well, I feel like, defensively.
Over to House. Spielman. Eubanks, they're working a little weave outside. 55-55, and we are in overtime. Spielman with the ball. Over to Eubanks.
Riverdale may just try to kill the clock.
Spielman guarded by Rowland. Over to House. Caruthers on him. Eubanks guarded by Lynch. Back to House into Blevens in the lane. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Kaysen for Oakland. Now the Patriots come down the floor. 55-55. We've got a minute and a half left in the overtime period. Kaysen over to Caruthers. Scott Lynch. Back to Rowland. Minute 20. Over to Kaysen. Now to Caruthers.
I think both of them want the last shot while they're playing. They've really slowed it down.
Oakland's running this out of a little stack. Lynch over to Rowland.
Caruthers hadn't shot the basketball in the last 4 or 5 minutes. That's really surprising considering the number of points he's got tonight.
Clock running with 53 seconds left in overtime. Kaysen over to Caruthers. Back to Lynch. 40 seconds now as you see it ticking down.
Riverdale's just basically content with letting them just run the clock down there, really not putting tight pressure. I look for one of the coaches to call timeout here shortly.
28 seconds.
Coach King's trying to call timeout right now.
Timeout with 19 seconds remaining. It's 55-55 in overtime, and we'll be back right after this.
Big B Cleaners on the Square and in Mercury Plaza Shopping Center has this special for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Men's or ladies' pants or slacks, 2 for $3.71. Have your shirts laundered all week, 4 for $3.25 on hangers. At Big B Cleaners, they clean and preserve your wedding gowns, and they do all major and minor alterations. Big B Cleaners honors all local dry cleaning coupons at both locations on the Square and Mercury Plaza.
Everyone needs their own space. That's why CNS Custom builds portable buildings for every type of work and play. With over 20 years of experience, Skip Bound starts with a solid wood frame and tailors each building to fit your special needs. If you're looking for a unique, one-of-a-kind Christmas gift for your children, a custom-designed playhouse from CNS is a perfect choice, and all the buildings come with a 1-year warranty. If you want to say so on how to use your space, stop by CNS Portable Buildings on the New Nashville Highway.
Riverdale High School gym, and we've got a little spark in the air here. It's 55 all with 15 seconds to play in overtime. Rowland to Scott Lynch. Inside, good position, Caruthers, and the foul will be on Blevens.
Foul on William Blevens. Boy, I'll tell you.
Fourth foul, I think.
That's a man I'd want to go to the line, I'll tell you that.
Foul is on number 52, William Blevens, his fourth.
Got the free throw line, Caruthers. Well, Butch, he's only hit 1 out of 5 tonight. And now we've got a timeout taken by Riverdale. We'll take another break and be back with those important free throws right after this timeout.
A simple country boy has simple needs. A house, a car, and the most advanced high-performance tires on the road.
Take me where this heart began. Love to ride the same good land that my daddy loved.
The Goodyear Eagle VR was developed out of a Formula One racing tire design, and that's important, even if you're just going next door.
Goodyear, take me home.
When you have a family of your own, you want to make sure they'll have the things they need, the way you always did. When it's time to plan the life insurance program to secure their future, there's someone nearby you can depend on. Your State Farm agent knows life insurance and is ready to help, like a good neighbor.
Line has we mentioned before the break, he's only made 1 out of 5 tonight.
Needless to say, these are big free throws. He missed that one.
He was fouled in the act of shooting, so it was not a 1-and-1. He'll get the second of his 2 free throws here. Makes number 2. Time running out. And the ball game is over. Riverdale could not get a shot off. Oakland wins it by a score of 56-55 in overtime.
One of the best basketball games we'll see probably all year long. I'm not sure how well the coaches think they played, but from a spectator standpoint, it was fabulous.
So the Oakland Patriots sweep a doubleheader at Riverdale, winning the girls' game 50-38, taking the boys' game in overtime 56-55. We'll be back to run down the final individual scoring and game statistics for you right after this timeout.
Cleaners on the Square and in Mercury Plaza Shopping Center has this special for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Men's or ladies' pants or slacks, 2 for $3.71. Have your shirts laundered all week, 4 for $3.25 on hangers. At Big B Cleaners, they clean and preserve your wedding gowns, and they do all major and minor alterations. Big B Cleaners honors all local dry cleaning coupons at both locations on the Square and Mercury Plaza.
Everyone needs their own space. That's why CNS Custom builds portable buildings for every type of work and play. With over 20 years of experience, Skip Bound starts with a solid wood frame and tailors each building to fit your special needs. If you're looking for a unique, one-of-a-kind Christmas gift for your children, a custom-designed playhouse from CNS is a perfect choice, and all the buildings come with a 1-year warranty. If you want to say so on how to use your space, stop by CNS Portable Buildings on the New Nashville Highway.
There you see the crowd milling around after the ball game. Certainly an exciting game, Butch, to open our telecast of high school basketball. That's Robert McCreary, who's been working the floor camera all night. Get a good shot of him.
He's done a great job.
He's going to shoot us, I guess.
Yeah. This was probably from a coach's standpoint, it wasn't real pretty, but this early in the year to have this big a basketball game, it's tough. And with everything else going on, you know, but again, the kids played hard, and I guess when you look at it from that respect, there's not a lot you can say, but both sides really played hard.
Oakland was led by Paul Caruthers with 23 points. I guess it was fitting that he should get the winning point on a free throw. That's the best advice I've heard.
That's the best news I've heard all night. I'm so tired of hearing that thing.
Caruthers, as we mentioned, had made only 1 out of 6 free throw attempts when he stepped up for his second shot and knocked it through with 8 seconds left for the margin of victory. 23 for Caruthers tonight. 10 points for Scott Major, 8 for Will Rowland, 6 for Gary Hall, 5 for Melvin Kaysen, 4 for Scott Lynch. And the scoring for Oakland very balanced after Caruthers, who led with 23. For Riverdale tonight, William Blevens had 16 points. Ben Spielman had 13. 8 points for Gary Eubanks, 7 for Robert James, 6 for Kermon House, 5 for Kevin Herron. And the scoring led by Blevens with 16 points. Each team led in each quarter. That's how close the game was. The biggest lead of the game was a 7-point Riverdale lead in the third quarter. Oakland's biggest lead came in the very first quarter when they had a 5-point advantage. And Oakland led 18-14 at the end of the first quarter. Riverdale led at halftime 32-28. The Warriors led at the end of 3 quarters 45-42. And the score was tied 55-all at the end of regulation. Oakland winning it in overtime 56-55.
very tough defensive struggle tonight on both sides. They both played well, extremely well defensively. And again, there's a lot of rivalry between these two schools. It's sort of a friendly rivalry, but you know, Riverdale showed a lot of class tonight by wishing the Oakland team, you know, success tomorrow night and behind them and everything else. And these kids grow up together, and then they just get in here, and tonight's one night that they split up and really go after each other. The rest of the year they pull for each other pretty well. But it was a good football game, and congratulations to Oakland. And I got a feeling both times these two teams will play, there won't be a lot of difference in them.
Well, for those of you viewing this telecast on Saturday, remember the Oakland Dixon County game in the Clinic Bowl Saturday night at Vanderbilt Stadium at 7:30, and we'll have a delayed telecast, I understand, on Sunday night here on Channel 27 of that football game. And of course, we'll be with you each Friday during the basketball season for high school basketball from either Oakland or Riverdale, depending on which teams are at home and what we figure are the key games on that particular schedule. So Oakland, by winning, extends its record to 4-2 on the season, picks up a district win. Riverdale drops to 1-5. But the Warriors have a young team, and I'm sure Coach Jones and Coach Summers will get some wins under their belts before this season is too much.
DJ Daniels right there.
Yeah. And Oakland, of course, they're looking for the return of a couple of players, Terrence Hughes and Al Mitchell, who are expected to be key players of their basketball team. Of course, they're still with the Patriot football squad.
Terrence Hughes last year was their leading scorer and is a great basketball player. Of course, Al Mitchell is just a great athlete, and those two can't help but really help their basketball team. And I'm sure Coach King and them, of course, like he said, it gives a good opportunity for, it's going to take a long time for Terrence and Al to get ready, but it gives him a great opportunity to let these other kids play, and will really help him down the stretch.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up here from the Riverdale High School gym. The girls' game went to Oakland by a score of 50-38, and the boys' contest in overtime to the Patriots 56-55. For Gary Millsaps, our statistician, William Butch Vaughn on the other microphone, and our camera folks tonight. You've seen, there you are. Robert McCrary has been down on the floor. Beth Woodard has been upstairs taking the long shots with Bart Thaw and Steve Higgins over on the switcher. So that's it for tonight for Channel 27. Join us each Saturday during the basketball season for high school basketball. Thanks for watching. Good evening.
It's Christmas time at Altman's Jewelers. See their